So picture this. You walk into the office one morning, grab your coffee, and everything's frozen. Your data is completely locked up, and there's a ransom note staring back at you from every single screen. It's the moment every business dreads, a full-blown cyber attack. What happens next? Well, we're going to walk through those first 24 hours, the absolute critical window that really determines if your business makes it through. An alert flashes, there's strange activity, and files are getting locked up left and right. What's your very first move? I mean, right now. It's a terrifying, paralyzing thought, isn't it? But your actions in the next few minutes, literally the next few hours, are what will decide whether your business survives or just becomes another statistic. And here's the stark reality of it. This initial 24-hour window is completely make or break. This isn't the time for long-term strategy meetings. It's about immediate battlefield triage, about regaining control. Because in this fight, panic is your absolute worst enemy, and a clear, pre-made plan is your best and maybe your only friend. And that plan has a name, a cyber incident response plan. Just think of it as your emergency playbook. It's the one tool that can take the utter chaos of an attack and turn it into a structured, manageable process. Without it, you're just guessing. You're just winging it. With it, you actually have a fighting chance. Okay, so the clock is officially ticking. Let's get right into the most critical period of all, that first hour. These are the immediate, hands-on things you have to do, no questions asked. In the middle of all that first hour chaos, your response really boils down to just 3 immediate goals: activate, contain, and assess. So let's break down what that actually means when you're under fire. First up, activate. This isn't a drill anymore. You officially declare an incident and you roll out that response plan. And this part is so crucial. You immediately name one single person to be the response coordinator. With one leader, you kill the confusion and create a clear, simple chain of command. Next, containment. This is pure damage control. You've got to stop the bleeding and you've got to do it fast. That means isolating any affected systems from the network. Yeah, I mean literally unplugging them from the wall if you have to. You block and log all unauthorized access and you immediately change every single system admin password. Right now. Now, let's talk about a huge mistake so many people make when they're panicking. Your first instinct is probably to just wipe the infected machines and start fresh, right? Do not do this. You have to preserve the forensic evidence first. That data is your digital crime scene. It's absolutely vital for figuring out how the attackers got in and making sure they stay out for good. Okay, so you've contained the immediate technical fire. The response now shifts a little from the technology to the people. It's time to get the right human expertise in the room. This is your core response team, your war room. You need your IT staff on the front lines, your instant coordinator leading the charge, and you definitely need company leadership in there to make the hard business decisions. And hopefully, you have some external cybersecurity experts you can call. The goal is to get everyone in sync immediately. Once the team is assembled, communication is everything. You need to let your internal staff know what's going on to stop rumors from spreading. You have to inform your key stakeholders so they aren't left in the dark. And depending on how bad things are, you'll probably need to get authorities like the FBI or CISA on the phone. All right, you've contained the threat, you've assembled your team. Now the focus starts to shift from just pure defense to the methodical process of actually recovering. So where in the world do you even begin? It can feel pretty overwhelming. Well, that's what this giant number 1 is all about. Priority. You can't fix everything at once. You have to identify the single most essential systems for your business to even function, and then focus all your energy on getting those back first. Whatever absolutely has to be online, start there. And bringing those systems back, well, it's a careful step-by-step process. First, you have to check your backups to make sure they're not infected too. Then you hunt down and remediate any infected environments. You re-image the affected systems from a totally clean slate, and then, yep, you guessed it, you reset all the passwords again and apply every security patch you can find before you even think about reconnecting. This is the final critical checkpoint. Before you reconnect a single system to the network, you have to crank up your monitoring. Attackers absolutely love to leave little backdoors behind so they can just waltz right back in later. You have to be sure those doors are slammed shut for good. Now, I know all these actions can seem overwhelming, but they aren't just random. They actually all fit very neatly into an industry-standard framework that gives you a proven roadmap for success. And this is where it all clicks together. The steps we've covered, they align perfectly with the authoritative NIST cybersecurity framework. See that respond function? That's everything we just did with containment and notification.
and the recover function. That's the methodical restoration we just planned. So this isn't just a good idea, it's a proven, battle-tested model.
Ultimately, it all comes down to this. This isn't just about being fast, it's about being systematic. Rapid and organized actions, that's what minimizes the damage and gives you the best possible shot at a full and successful recovery. So I'll just leave you with this question. It's one thing to have an incident response plan sitting in a binder on a shelf somewhere. It's a whole other thing for it to be tested, practiced, and actually ready to go. So, is your plan just a document collecting dust, or is it a sharp, ready-to-use tool that can actually save your business when the time comes?